What is up, guys? It's the Sound Alchemist, and today I'm back to talk to you about the brand spanking new 9th edition box set that is oh so amazing, and that is the Indomitus box set that pits the Primaris Marines against the Necrons. And boy, is this box amazing. So if you guys want to know about the Primaris half, I'm going to post the link to the video at the end of this video so you guys can watch that out. But today we're putting aside the Primaris because they get the spotlight way too often. Today we're looking at the Xenos, the Necrons, and man oh man is their kit just so amazing. So first of all, everything in this box set is a brand spanking new model. Every model you see has its own sculpt, and not just that, but these are click to fit. So it's going to be a little bit different as what we're used to because we can kind of like pose them differently, but I guess not this time. So let's begin with the leader of this force, and that is the Necron Overlord. So Overlords, they're kind of the mainstay. They're kind of just like captains for the Space Marines, and this guy looks badass. He just looks so imposing. Usually Overlords are kind of skinny looking, but no, this is a thick boy. He's got that awesome war scythe, and he's got a new piece of weapon. I believe they're calling it a hyperphase glaive, and on top of that, this dude can unleash a tachyon arrow, which, unless they changed it, is actually an attack that only Catan can use. So if this is going to be a new thing, maybe they're incorporating Catan shards into their war gear and they're able to fire off powers of the Catan. That is amazing. That I like. And this model I absolutely adore. Next up, you've got some elites in the form of the Royal Warden. These guys look similar to like heavy, what are they called? Like the heavier Necron Warriors, but he's a little bit different because if you look here, this guy is tough as nails, so they're probably a little bit beefier. On top of that, they have a Relic Gauss Blaster, which might be twin linked since there's two barrels on it. And it looks like this guy fights on par to that of Primaris Lieutenants. So another HQ you could use, but I'm saying, why use this guy when the Overlord is so much better looking? Speaking of other HQs that you can use, I believe Cryptex are still in the HQ slot, and this guy is a Cryptech known as a Plasmancer. So he is able to use hyper technology of the Necrons to form plasmic lances, which sound pretty cool. So not only can he attack up close, he can probably fire off these lances at a distance. Next up, we have an entirely new Necron unit that look like a freaking trash clan with legs. Crypto Thralls is what they're called, and they seem to be like the bodyguards of the Cryptech, the Plasmancer. So I think they're just there to like soak up wounds. Apparently they get strengthened by being in close proximity to that Cryptech, so it's pretty interesting. I don't know why, but I get the whole like Tau drone thing. Like, yeah, they could attack and do stuff, but their main focus is to soak up wounds that would be hitting the Plasmancer so he can last longer and just do more crazy stuff. And speaking of crazy stuff, this next model is amazingly crazy. So I'm pretty sure everybody and their mamas has seen the 9th edition trailer, and it features this guy at the very end, the Scarab Lord. Just amazing. The scale is massive. He's got the 3 legs, he's got freaking like a scythe, a freaking cannon, and he's got like a Freddy Krueger hand on the other side. This model looks amazing. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. It just looks so awesome. I really like these Scorpec, the new Necron units. They just look amazing. Especially these Scorpec Destroyers. These guys. These guys. They've got hyperphase threshers, and it seems to be just like awesome. I mean, look at them. I just love it. I don't know what else to say. Just to have a whole army of Scorpec type Necrons seems to be the move if you want to do all new stuff. But yeah, these guys are probably the equivalent to the shield and sword Primaris. So since there's 3 of them here, and there's 3 on the other half. And then we come to the Plasmasite, which seems to be kind of like a repairing type Necron-y thing. What it says here is that it's pretty harmless by itself, although he has the ability to infuse destroyers with tainted energy. I have no idea what that really means, but I'm looking forward to whatever this thing can do. Moving on, we've got the Canopic ReAnimator. This is some War of the Worlds type shit right here. It looks pretty cool, don't get me wrong. It almost looks like a little jellyfish, a mechanical jellyfish. But it seems to be a support platform from what they're saying. He allows your guys to reanimate a little bit easier. He's got atomizer beam lances to disintegrate anybody that gets too close, but for the most part I think he's going to help you roll easier on your reanimation rolls. And what Necron army would be complete without Scarab Swarms? So we've got 6 bases for the Canopic Scarab Swarms that seem to be just a pestilence. These guys are fun to use in the Dawn of War games, and I think they're just there to basically soak up wounds, create like a screen so that your Necrons don't get charged. All in all, I'm really digging the Necron half. And of course we've got the new Necron Warriors, 20 of them to be exact, so this just shows you that they're not as strong as Primaris troops, but at the same time you're going to have enough of them to take down the enemy. And of course you got reanimation rolls, so they're probably going to survive to get into combat or take your objectives, whatever it is you need them to do. The Necron Warrior is your bread and butter. And that's everything that we have in the Necron half for this awesome box set. Whew, there is a ton of models, because I believe the Primaris only had about 23. With these you have 20, 23, 26, 24, about 30. Yeah, it's quite a jump in models. Again, if you are brand new into 40k, this is the box to get. Because I'm pretty sure you can make like at least a 1500 point army on both sides and just go to town against each other, which won't take long because they're pushed to fit models, so you're going to be fighting on the battlefield really quickly. And just like the Primaris, they have shown us 2 more models that will also be released alongside the box. They're separate, but they are pretty sweet. First and foremost, you have the thick boy, the Locust Heavy Destroyer. Destroyers are already good. Heavy Destroyers were great. I could already imagine just how mandatory this guy will be in a Necron army. The gun is probably like a strength 9 or a strength 10. Yeah, this is a great guy to have in your army, unless they like nerf him or whatever. But anyway, continuing on to the next model, continuing the theme of War of the Worlds, we have the Canopic Doomstalker, which looks like a heavier version of the previous model. He's got a colossal doomsday blaster on top of him, which, yeah, this guy is just a freaking weapons turret on a jellyfish made of iron. Well, necrodermis, I guess. I really do love these two, which is the opposite of what I thought about the 2 models that are coming out for the Primaris, like that ATV buggy. Bleh. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this box set. If you're splitting it with a friend, which half are you getting? And overall, what do you think of the models for the Necrons? In my opinion, the Necrons trump the Primaris Marines easily. The models look better. I feel like you're getting more bang for your buck. Primaris, yeah, you get another Primaris Lieutenant. Oh, this is like number 42nd Primaris Lieutenant that we've gotten. But yeah, I'm really liking the Necrons. Can't wait to see what the new lore for them has in store. And yeah, Necrons are looking to be pretty spicy this edition. Since we've got like the Silent King coming out, we got a new Catan Shard. If you're a Necron player, this is your half of the year. Your new release, your new edition. This is your time, I guess. So again, let me know what you think about the box set Indomitus. Let me know what you think about the Necrons, and I'll see you guys in the comments. As always, this has been The Sound Alchemist, part of One Mind Syndicate, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.